Recess supervision. We have 4 spots this year, and each person is assigned a spot that you can find on the master schedule tab that talks about recess supervision. So spot number 1, that person supervises the field right next to the gym and the playground area on this side of the playground. If someone needs to get inside because of bathroom emergency, this person would be closest to the double doors right here that they would just swipe their badge to let the student in. They would also walkie the nurse or health office and send the student right up to these doors here, meet the health person or nurse to let that student in if the student is injured. So it's a really short distance. The person number 2, though, that individual will supervise both fields, here and here. Soccer is the game that usually takes place right here. On this side, soccer also is played. Kickball, we're getting some plastic bats and wiffle ball so students can play baseball. So that might be going on over here. It might also be going on over in this field here. But this person just needs to kind of watch both fields as best as they can. Students, do not allow them to go down into this ditch area here because you just simply can't see them down there in that area. Spot 3 right up here near this red canopy, you would be watching those people on the swings, the bigger play pad, students over here on this side of the playground. Person 4 over here, you would be watching this smaller play pad. You can see the swings from where you're standing as well. You'd also be watching the competitive game in the field over here from that end, and then around this corner right here is a tree that kids love to play under, so that's just a good spot to check. Keep your eye on there. And then this little basketball area, sometimes kids like to play there. We do not let kids go over to the gazebo right over here because it's too far away. When it's time to bring the kids in, someone will blow the whistle. So if it's 3rd grade, they blow the whistle 3 times. Those students line up with the other 3rd graders. Generally, 4th and 5th grade line up over here by these doors. K through 3 line up over here. However, if it's less congested, if it makes more sense for grades 2-3 to line up somewhere over here, and then the 2-3 teacher brings them in, their doors right to their little hallway are right over here. So whatever makes sense, what makes most sense is just fine with me. One more thing, you'll notice the position 2/3. That's when we only have 1 grade outside at a time. We don't really need 4 people because really it's just 3 sections of kids. So when there's only 1 grade, just have the person who normally does 2 or 3, that person would be right here in the middle, kind of just scanning everything. The key is to constantly scan, have your walkie with you, encourage kids to play rather than stand and talk to you or anyone else, and we'll keep everyone safe.